Nice. Happy Saturday morning to y'all. This is the Wandering Yuki here having a little coffee while trying to explore a new place. So I ended up getting myself an allongé today for a coffee. So any of you who are probably outside of Quebec are wondering what exactly is an allongé? It's simple enough. It's really just getting a shot of coffee, but instead of doing it short with just like the one shot, and a tall coffee or an allongé is going to add a little bit of water so it's slightly diluted, I guess, take some of the bite out of it. You know, pretty popular around here, but if you're to go outside, let's say a big city, and especially outside Quebec, people think, what on earth is that? Anyways, I'm just doing a little walk, and I had an idea for a new brewer that I wanted to check out, so we're going to stick around and see what I could get there. Okay, yeah, just as luck would have it, they are closed despite having the door open. I'm guessing they're just doing some setup. So that was kind of a bust. Let's see where I could go from here instead, because I kind of want some draft. It's too nice not to be out. Yep, Pit Caribou. Looks like it's open. The terrace looks like it's open as well. I think I'm gonna partake over here. Alright, so Pit Caribou. First things I catch by are the copper countertop that's over at the bar here. A couple of tables that look like giant pieces of log wood that's been carved. Brick wall, lots of vines. Love the area too. This, I haven't really highlighted much on my channel, and I have had this a couple of times in stores, but because I know about this one within the Plateau, I thought, let's pay it a visit at last. And I figured I'm going to do something a little bit different. This one's called Île de Héron, or Heron Island if you're to translate it. And this one is a farmhouse ale. I've seen farmhouse ales a lot of times too, but I've always asked, what is it all about? Based on my understanding, it's something that is made by the farmers themselves. Like, let's say it had excess grain, that's actually how they would be putting together the beer. This one does have a bit of a tangy, sweeter taste though, and the reason for this is that it's actually aged in a wine barrel, so you will get a bit of a sweet grape taste as a result too. It's pretty good. And take note of the size. I didn't go for the pint, because they didn't actually offer this one on pint, but I don't mind it, because it's a stronger one, like somewhere in 7%. So it's like doing a half pint without going overboard. Not bad at all. I wasn't going to do the New England IPA, because I've had it before. Like I said, I want to show off something else. It's a really tasty farmhouse ale, and I thought I could do another 12 ounce and then stop here, maybe make my way to somewhere else around the neighborhood. And I'm deciding to do something different once again. One thing that caught my eye on the menu was something called Ale Wife. It's an English pale ale, and you can tell because compared to a lager, it's a bit more brown. A pale ale will look a little bit more caramel colored, but this one is interesting because it actually has a taste of Earl Grey tea in here. And I know tea and beer is kind of an odd combination, but I have seen some, I think it was a Bose beer that's supposed to be a combination of that with a David's Tea Earl Grey flavor, so it's not something out of the ordinary. And even if you go for the fruity flavors, some have like blueberry tea flavor with a white beer, so that kind of makes sense. I decided to do something different, despite the fact that my love of New England IPAs. And I'm gonna wait, because I wanted to have a taste test right now. I haven't had this until I was on camera, so let's see what it's like. Wow. The Earl Grey gives it a very subtle flavor, but it's pretty tasty. It tastes like a regular pale ale, so pretty satisfying too. And I can't have this without having something to eat. I'm getting a piece of baguette, or they call it pain à la bière. It's basically like beer bread. You just take baguette, you put in some beer, and then voila. It's supposed to be tasty.